that's joined us. There's been a bit of a tech now that you're here, so thank you again, Hakeem, for joining us. I'll do the introductions and sort of the housekeeping for everyone that's joined us today. So again, good morning and afternoon to everyone joining us, depending on where you are, and welcome to today's post-information session on MSc Computer Science, GCU London. Thank you again for taking to join us. Cameras and microphones are disabled during the sessions to ensure a smooth for everyone on the attendee side. If you have any questions, we can during the Q&A session after Hakeem has given his presentation. I'd also like to let you know to find it again on the GCU YouTube page once it's been uploaded in the next couple of weeks if you would like to rewatch or if you'd like to share with others. And now I'll go ahead and hand it over to our presenter, Hakeem Azali, who is also the program leader for MSc Computer Science, and he's here today to go over the program and, you know, any information. So I'll let you take it from here, Hakeem.
Okay. It seems like. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Because I think. Let me just. I'm just trying to share my slides.
Yeah, of course. If you. Oh, yeah, perfect. I can see your slides now.
Okay, because I could not hear you properly because you were breaking up. I'm not sure whether it's from my side or your side. Abigail,
it might be fine. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So thanks, Abigail. Thanks for giving me this opportunity in order to explain the new program that it will be launched just in a few months, September 2026. As you see from the slide, my name is Hakeem. I'm the program leader of Master in Advanced Computer Science. As well, I'm a program leader as well for another program, just a computer science. So just to give you a brief background about myself, I've been within higher institutions or higher education in the UK for 14 years. My background is, again, in statistics and data science with computer science as which I have shifted for the last few years. In terms of the program, again, the program will be running in London, which is one of the biggest hub in terms of higher education in Europe, as well as in Glasgow. Again, Glasgow is well established city for higher education. If I can just make a full screen of my presentation. Okay, so this is just a key point about this program, which is the Advanced Computer Science. Just to emphasize, this program is dedicated for student or graduate or anyone has an interest to do a master in advanced computer science, but it is purely dedicated or explicitly dedicated to people who has already some background in the computer science, software engineering, data science. It is not a conversion program, so we do require that student or someone has a degree, or if you're coming from the industry as well, that you should have a solid background in terms of computer science. This program, again, why this program? Again, advanced computer science. Before we decided to launch this new program, so of course we had to talk to our stakeholders, and mainly our stakeholders are people from the industry. So, so this is how we designed this new program. Why? Because there is a high demand for the tech skills, especially with the AI, machine learning, cloud computing, and so on. So, in terms of the employment, this is what the industry are currently focusing in order to develop probably their R&D, research and development, or trying to promote, or trying to again increase in terms of the business. So they're looking for people, they're looking from graduate who has a tech skills. And obviously, by gaining this qualification in terms of knowledge and practicality, we strongly believe that this is your career acceleration, where you can again engage as a software engineering or a data scientist or data engineer, where you will probably develop a clear and focus in terms of career accelerations. So what you will be learning, again, there are 8 modules. Each trimester we have 4 modules. These 4 modules are, or these 8 modules are basically related to 3 main areas, which is advanced programming, advanced operating system, and AI and data science, including machine learning. And you will be exposed again to the 2 main cloud computing network, which is the AWS, Amazon Web Service, and the Google Cloud, which we believe include with the Microsoft Azure. We believe these are the 3 major cloud computing providers in the world. So basically, there will be 8 modules split into each trimester, and within each trimester, you will have 4 modules. By passing these 8 modules, you will be able to progress to a dissertation. And if you are successful in your dissertations, then you will be able to be qualified in having a master in advanced computer science. In terms of our teaching philosophy, or how we teach here at GCU London and in Glasgow, so there will be many hands-on project. Some of them they will be considered as an individual project, and some of them you will be working in a team. That means you will be working with your peers in order to develop a good communication, sharing knowledge, and presenting output, and so on. So again, we believe the first one here is very important in terms of teamwork, communications, critical thinking, and problem solving, and so on. Again, we do provide some real world data set. We are a member of one of the major ones. It is called the Statista. Normally, Statista is not free in order to access any data set. But if you are a GCU student, then you will be able to access any data set, regardless the sector or the field that you wanted to explore. So majority of our data set will be a real data set, and it's for you, for the student, to explore it, and for us, of course, for us to use it in order to demonstrate or explore any concept or any algorithm or any model. And there will be an extensive practical labs, which is face-to-face, that you will be able to explore yourself. So we've got a lab sessions running every week, and these lab sessions are dedicated for every single module. That means in trimester A or trimester B, you will be exposed to 4 modules. Each module itself has a practical lab, and this is how we believe students can learn, is learning by doing, learning by practicing yourself. And of course, when you engage in practical labs, you will have a tutor, you'll have your module leader in order to, again, to explain, to provide help, to guide you, and so on. Key skills that we would like our students or our graduate to develop by the end of the cycle. Again, the first one is a problem solving. So this is where we emphasize because you will be exposed in doing many courseworks, many mini project, group project, case studies. So we believe in this period of 1 year that you will develop extensively problem solving. Again, you will be working with a data set on a weekly basis. Of course, this data set is meant to be used for any AI algorithm or any machine learning algorithm. So the combination of the data and algorithm in order to solve real problems or real life problems, then by doing so, again, you will see yourself developing very important aspect of the technology these days. Again, we will touch on software engineering side of it. That's what we call it advanced computer science. That means you will be exposed to data science, you will be exposed to software engineering, you will be exposed to the cloud computing, and the combination of all of them, we strongly believe, again, a student who of course, who will be successful, he or she will have a strong foundation or background in terms of computer science. And again, teamwork is very important because many courseworks, many case studies, many examples, you will see yourself working with the team. Again, why do you need to work with the team? This is how the industry environment. Within the industry environment, when you get a job, when you start working, of course, you'll be working in a project. As I did myself, I have some industrial experience, and this project is for the team, and you will have to meet with your team probably on a weekly basis, and you share information, you share knowledge in order for the project to be delivered within a time frame. So here at GCU in London or Glasgow, this is what we aim. We aim to develop you in terms of teamwork, good communication, sharing knowledge, listening to other opinions, and so on. Again, a career, we engaged or we anticipated in order to launch this new program because of the career aspirations. We talked to our stakeholders, to the industry, recruiters, and currently in London or the outside of London or the suburb of London, there are many companies which are looking for a junior data scientist, a software engineering, and AI engineering, and again, sorry, I should say here, cloud developers, and again, the cloud developers, and so on, guys. So this master in advanced computer science will allow you to explore many career aspirations in different within any sector, because every sector now or every field, we believe that companies or private institutions or public institutions, they are generating the data, and this data is for us to explore it in order to make what we say a smart decision making. Again, in terms of student experience, we're here to guide you. We're here to provide with all the, in terms of the teaching support, the teaching content and materials, but also what we will do, we will guide you in order to be a member with many, what we call them societies or academic associations, which are, majority of them are based in London. So, for example, one of the major one, it is called British Computing Society. It's based in Russell Square, but there is branches everywhere in UK and abroad as well. So this academic society will allow you to, again, to create your own networking, to liaise with other students from other universities. There will be some workshops. There will be some career advice. They will provide. They will bring a guest lecturer from from different industries or different fields. And all these are, again, part of your journey. So your journey here, not only at the university, but we will expand your journey in order to see the other part of the higher education in UK, and in particular in London. And that's what we call them, the academic associations or societies. And of course, it is me, because I'm a member with many of them. So I will be here to guide you how to be a member, how to attend these workshops. Sometimes we could attend together if there is a major workshop here in London. And then, of course, I will organize it myself. And then we will go together in order to explore it and get some good experience from these workshops or event. So it is very important to be part of your journey as a student, in order, again, once you finish here, once you finish, hopefully with success, you will have two things. You will have your qualifications as a master in advanced computer science, but again, you will have some good networking in terms how to explore your career at different levels. So again, London is a tech ecosystem. Again, you will have opportunities in terms of networking. And of course, we've got a career support here based in London and in Glasgow. And in terms of this networking or being a member with many academic associations or societies, it will be me. That's how we'll support you and provide you all the information to do so. Now I can take any. This is just a key point in terms of this new program, which is a Master in Advanced Computer Science. And I will be more than happy to consider any question, or if you want me to clarify any issue, then please ask.
Thank you so much, Akeem. I'll join in on this portion as well, because I'll help monitor our chat feature on the side while we're waiting for anyone who wants to put any questions in. So I do see we still have a few people. If you have any questions for Hakeem, please, on the right-hand side, you should be able to find the chat feature and pop in your questions there, and we'll be able to read aloud. I'll just give you a minute. But in the meantime, I do have some questions for you as well, Hakeem. And this could probably, because I think there are a few students who may even be interested in MSc Computer Science as well, as advanced and exploring the difference between the two. But also, what would you say most sets these MSc programs from similar programs at other universities within London?
Yeah, thank you, Abigail. Yeah, just to clarify for our listeners, that we do run two master in the computer science in London as well in Glasgow. One of them it is just called a master computer science, and the other one is the advanced computer science. I mean, the difference between the advanced and just the normal one. For the normal one, it is a conversion program. That means you do not need a strong background in computer science in order to, if you want to pursue, if you want to consider taking a master in computer science. I mean, if you've done a degree in management, finance, marketing, and then you will be able to join a master in computer science. And the master in computer science is basically the way how we designed. It designed from the basics, or from the foundations of computer science. Then gradually, week by week, we will again increase the level of technicality. That means we will make sure within the first few weeks to provide you with all the necessary information in terms of computer science. And then, of course, within the time, we will be able to dive into a more or high level of computer science or software engineering. So anyone who has a degree, minimum 2 with again, we expect some experience in terms of mathematics and statistics that you've already engaged one of the modules, either mathematics and statistics, for you in order to apply for master in computer science. For the advanced, the word advanced, this is only this program only dedicated for student or graduate or anyone has an interest in this program, but you need to have you need to prove or have a background in computer science in order to apply for the advanced computer science. Not only computer science, if your background is in data science, data engineering, software engineering, big data technology, then you will be able to apply for the advanced computer science. The word advanced means we will again dive straight away into a high level of computing. Computing, software engineering, cloud computing, and so on. So this is the difference between master in computer science and a master in advanced computer science. Also, for students or for anyone who has an interest to do a master in advanced computer science, of course, you've got another option is to, if you are successful, is to carry on again within the education, higher education, to, for example, to apply for a PhD or for an MPhil in order to do, if you like, doing the research, academic research, and so on. So doing advanced in computer science, again, will give you a huge opportunity or strong background if you want to consider a doctorate or DBA study at a later stage. In terms of what is the difference between, again, between our program here in London and other university, I do appreciate there are many universities providing probably same program. I think the key difference here in GCU in London, here we based our program significantly on the practicality. So of course there is a theory in terms, we do teach a theory, we do provide them lessons, but we do emphasize more on the practicality. So our program is 60%, 70% is based on the practicality side of it. Again, why? Because for simple reason, based on the feedback that we have received from our stakeholders. So, so the industry or the recruiters, they're looking for new graduate who can straight away start diving into their project and be part of the team who works on the project. So we do emphasize on the practical side of it here in London. Also, in London, we help our students to create a good networking by giving them a way or guidance in terms of to be a member with these academic societies or associations. And I believe strongly, because I'm a member with these societies for probably for 15, 16 years now. I strongly believe that the best way to create a strong network is by joining these associations and academic societies. And the benefit of it, of course, they provide some workshops based on the latest technology. And majority of it is free, because as a student, you don't have to pay. Some of them, they only ask for a small fee, no more than £20 sterling per year, in order to access these workshops. These workshops mainly are online, but they do provide some face-to-face workshops. They, again, you can get many materials, for example, workshops, case studies, data sets, algorithms. So they do provide some education resources where you will be able to use them to emphasize again on your academic aspect. And they do bring guest lecturers from different industries, and of course they consider running many career hub or many career festivals throughout the year. So this is part of the journey. So the journey will be with the GCU in London doing your Master in Advanced Computer Science, or just a Master in Computer Science. But the other part of these academic society and associations are very important to be considered in parallel throughout your journey here in London. And again, London is the hub of educations. Not far from here, because we're based in a place, it's called Liverpool Street, not around 2 miles from here in East London. There is some place called Excel, where all major events in relation to cybersecurity, computer science, data engineering, AI, and machine learning, they're all held in this place. If you just Google it, just type Excel, and you can see this place, or it is an arena where can hold up to 10,000 people. You can have like more than 1,000 presentations a day at different places there. So is a major higher education hub that you can meet, that you can be there and meet people from UK and from abroad as well. The latest one, it was AWS, Amazon Web Service. They came here for 2 days, where of course they provided their latest technology in terms of the cloud computing. They provided the type of skills and resources they can provide, and one thing which I really enjoyed there is they still giving free access for academic researchers, students, in order to use their resources. So this is, I think, the key difference between our institution here, or our university in London, and probably other places where we do provide, I will not say same program, but similar program.
I think that was a fantastic way of, explaining the difference between, the two programs. So MSc Advanced Computer Science. I've seen a couple of people join in the last couple of minutes, so just to keep everybody on. And then also, MSc Computer Science. And then I really loved how you highlighted the aspect that our campus is located right next to Liverpool Street. Within a walking distance, under 10 minutes for sure, 5 to 10 minutes, if anything. And you have such a dynamic and opportunistic hub right at your feet when it comes to joining us in London. And I do want to keep in mind time-wise, because we are coming to a close of the session, with it being 12:30. If anyone has any last-minute questions that you'd like to ask us or ask Hakeem specifically, please go ahead and drop them in now. I'll give you just a moment to do so. I did see someone put in a question, but it seemed to disappear. So if that was you earlier and you were putting something in the chat, just to let you know, it did pop away. So if you'd like to go ahead, or if everything is all good, we will end in just a moment. I'm just going to leave space.
Yeah, I'm happy to consider any question in relation to the two programs. And as you said, Abigail, we are located in the heart of London, Liverpool Street, which is a vibrant place for education, not only for education, going out, eating. There are many historical places here, which is not far from our campus. So the location is great, and again is an open space for anyone to explore London. And again, we're not far away from other good places in London in terms of London. For example, historical monuments. So there are many places close to us. You can even go by walk. Again, there are many events in relation to the computer science are held here in London, which is again not far from us. You can either take a bus or the underground in order to probably to participate or to explore these events. So yeah, so you will have a busy time here if you consider doing one of the master. Computer science or advanced computer science. So you will be busy person in terms of your education, but you will have other opportunities to explore, and majority of them are related to your career, to your master, and some of them again is just for fun and to relax and to enjoy your time while you are here in the UK.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Let's see. I don't think we've had any other questions come through. So I'm going to assume that hopefully Hakeem, as thorough as he was able to answer all of them. So again, thank you very much, Hakeem, for coming here today and sharing your knowledge with, MSc Computer Science and MSc Advanced Computer Science. What we'll do now is I'll just give you a reminder that the session will be available on our GCU YouTube page in the next coming week. So please keep an eye out if you want to be able to rewatch this again, or if you'd like to share with others. We hope you found today's session was very helpful, and we look forward to hopefully welcoming many of you back to GCU for your postgraduate studies. So thank you again very much. Thank you again as well, Hakeem. We'll go ahead and close the session and stop the recording.